A dense fog advisory? What is that? Don't get that here. Also, my internet is not happy, so it's a great way to start the stream, isn't it? Hey Kirst, welcome in Cyber, Eggy, Ronan. How you all doing? Yeah, 2 a.m. I know it's pretty late for most of you guys. But please, if you need to, go sleep. I'm not sure if the internet's actually going to be okay. Just popping in to say goodnight. Sleep well, Eggy. Take care. Just chill and hang for a bit until the internet decides to unstuff itself. Okay. It looks to be a little bit better now, but I don't trust it being in Australia. I don't trust it. Okay, I think it's settled. I think we have settled. Oh, no, maybe not. Nobody move. Nobody move. I'm tired. Just finished throwing 40 and 50-pound bags of dog and cat food. Bruh. What a workout. That is a workout. I'm glad I don't have to do that. I think I'd probably like fall apart under the weight. Busy day, huh, Ronan? Busy day. Yo, Sweep! How are you doing? Aka! Just stopping by to say you are precious. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Aka. Appreciate it. And thanks for the posture check. Sweet. You can never trust anything in Australian? Yeah, including me. You shouldn't trust me, honestly. Just probably safer if you don't. Melty! How are you? Welcome, welcome. No, thank you and your wonderful personality. Stop it. Oh, take care. Have a good night. Whoa. More people here than I thought. It always surprises me who's up at like 4 in the morning. Hope you're all doing well. I missed my stop. Slept on the bus. Oh no. Oh no. I'm always so scared I'm gonna do that one day. Like there's been times where I've coming back from work and my eyes just can't keep them open and it's all like warm and kind of just like no fresh air circulating in the bus either. And I'm like, I might fall asleep. I may fall asleep. But luckily I've never been able to sleep on buses or planes. I don't know, I just have troubles with it. I remember when I was coming back on a flight from Hong Kong, I think the flight left at 7 or maybe 10 o'clock. Got back to Australia in the morning. That whole time, right? So they told everyone to put down the windows, they turned off the cabin lights, everyone was getting some sleep. It was like, what, going, you know, normal sleep time, 11 o'clock till like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. The whole time I was awake. Not a single wink of sleep. I had my eyes closed, the chair back, willing myself to sleep because I was really tired. This was my normal bedtime. I should have been able to sleep. But no. My brain didn't allow me to go to sleep. I was just awake the whole time, and then I ended up watching, I think, Paddington Bear. Because I just genuinely could not fall asleep. It was absolutely awful. That's probably the only time I've pulled like I've been awake for 24 hours. And when I got to the airport, I went to duty free because always gotta buy some alcohol for cheaper, and I was checking out. The person at the register saw that I was tired. Now for reference, I live in Victoria, and the guy wrong flight to New South Wales. Wait, where am I? So that was great. Love that trolling. And then I was probably scared for about a fraction of a second, then realized, nice try. I know they wouldn't have let me into the wrong state, but something was pretty tripped up, unfortunately. It's 5 p.m. for you, Melty? Nice. At least that's a better time than 5 a.m. I can hear you fine. It was buffering a bit at first. Yeah, I think it's somehow a bit better. That's why it's making me sleep. Must be the musty ambience of public transport. It is musty, especially when there's a lot of people in there. It gets super musty. Do you have the new computer? Alright, so today is the last day that I will be streaming with my laptop. Today? It's the last day. I had to do one final, like, last hurrah. So I decided to stream tonight. And tomorrow morning, probably around 12 p.m. my time, we'll have a PC. I'm so excited! But I've also got to set up everything on the PC. So setting up OBS, all my overlays, all of that, and then getting the iPad to hopefully work. Pray that the Bluetooth works, and then I'm able to get my iPad to show it on the screen. Greatly appreciated, because I'm a little bit worried about that. But yeah, hopefully it will boot the first time. If it doesn't, I may shit myself a little bit, because I don't want to deal with those problems. So yeah, fingers crossed, say some prayers, and hopefully everything will be running smoothly, and then we'll have a PC to stream with, which will be absolutely amazing. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. So that's starting stream page, that's hard, outstanding, job darling. Oh, thank you. It's, actually should probably take the starting soon off, but this is the new artwork I'm working on currently. I still don't have any just starting screens yet, but maybe we could use this one. That'd be kind of cool. Break is over. Take care, all. Take care, Ronan. Thank you for dropping by. Hope to see you again. Don't work too hard. PC builder's anxiety. See, I'm not even building the PC. I don't need to do anything. I just need to provide some snacks on the day. That is it, and clean up my room so there's actually room to build the PC, and then I will just sit and watch in anticipation and hope that it works, because if it doesn't, yeah, we're gonna have some problems. It's not gonna be fun. Ravi, welcome in! How are you doing? How are you? So yeah, I'm pretty Where was I? Yeah, new PC, yeah, there we go. It's gonna be white, the case is gonna be pretty, and it's gonna be fast. Oh, anonymous gifters gifted a 1 month tier 1 sub to Meaty Nipples. Nice. Nice. Like some meaty nipples. Are you paying the guy building it in snacks? In snacks and money? They're a friend of my boyfriend's, so I mean I know them. So they'll be building it, and I've said to them, because they've built quite a few PCs for other people before, and I said to them, like when we were discussing it, I was like, let me know how because people normally just like go out like shout lunch, and I was like, I gotta pay you for this, you know, it's your time, don't do anything that you're good at for free, you know. Make some bank. Hernan, welcome. Good evening. Okay, so yeah, today, last stream on the laptop. It has been great. My laptop has done a great job in keeping up. The fans go off and it sounds like it's gonna take off, but it's done well. It has crashed occasionally several times, and several VODs have had to be made in the same day, but we thank it for its great service. It has done very well, considering that it definitely should not be able to handle streaming. So you've done good. You've done good. And then you will be reserved for watching like Netflix and stuff. And some design stuff that doesn't involve streaming. Hey Tips, how are you? Thank you for the gulp and the stretch redeem. Pather, welcome in. Again, I'm always so surprised when people rock up to these late night streams. Gulp. And a stretch. Technically morning, about an hour and a half before sunlight. Oh my god, why are you still awake? Why are you still awake? Oh, that stretch feels good. Should not be awake right now. Alright. Okay, so yeah, drawing. Gotta do that. It's the reason why I'm here, but I can have a little bit more of a chat with everybody. What everyone get up to today? Anything too exciting going on? Just work and stuff, I assume. No sleep for a lot of you. Very, very naughty. Should be going to bed at a good time so you can get 9 hours of sleep. At least. At least 8! Oh my god, that was a massive burp. Oh, jeez. Because I know I will be getting my 9 hours of sleep tonight. I was kicking my eldest brother's ass. An NBA 7-1 with 6 win streak. Holy moly! I see after that, yeah, probably the hype. You wouldn't want to go to bed afterwards. Damn. Human brains are wired to notice the sound of a baby crying and react. My brain is wired to react to Discord notifications. It's so true. Anytime I see a Discord notification, I'm just like, who is on? Who was that? Did I get a message? It's the same, like with the alerts. Like, even though at the moment I don't have my headphones in, But when I hear the same alert tone on somebody else's channel, I'm just like, what was that? What was that? I'll sleep till 4 p.m. Or alright, I get you're basically nocturnal at that point. He's always been good at sports games, so big hype. Hell yeah. A weird amount of energy today. I always find that I have a lot of energy after I have like a fatigue crash, which isn't good because I need to rest and not use all of said energy all at once, but here we are. Here we are. But yeah, I do have to, I did want to stream today so I can make up for the fact that I won't be streaming tomorrow. Yeah. So, whereabouts? We need to do the birdie. I did. I did finally convince someone to let me lay on top of them. Thank you, Ben, for allowing me to do that. So there is a fantastic video of me. So apparently my arms are quite flexible, and when I lie off the bed, my arm kind of So wait, what? Okay, so I needed to get a reference. I don't know if you guys can see it. I needed to get a reference photo for the hands here that are going here. So in the scene, this is kind of like on the floor. There's like the bed, like the end of the bed, like there, and then people like they're holding hands, but like their hands are falling off bed. What video? So I had to take a video for reference, right? So when I do reference photos, sometimes I need a reference photo because I can't find a good reference like online, so I just take it myself. And normally when I do said reference photos, I take a video instead, and then I pause the video and take like a screenshot for it. Things we do for references, exactly. So there's a specific video. I may post it to Twitter because it's pretty funny. You can really just like see our arms and my one PVC boot. And so it's an interesting one. Also, welcome Enser, how you doing? Yeah. So now I've got a reference to work on for the hands. So I can do the hands now, finally. So where's that green come from? Anyone see that green? What is that? Is that this? Oh, what layer is that on? Oh fuck! It's on that layer. Oh, Hernan! Great. Worth it? Are you sure? Alright. There we go. Was that worth it? Was that all the point? Worth points? Was it really? Is a suspicious teenage giggling in said video? It's me laughing at the fact of how stupid it was. There's one video where we're absolutely okay. So the first video, it was like, haha, funny, like, oh, this is like, just hilarious. And the second video, because we'd taken some other photos, it just got to that point where we were both just like sick of it, and the second video was absolute just silence and me just pushing his head into place. He did not enjoy any moment of that. Trust me, trust me. Doing well, having difficulty figuring out how to do line art using Illustrator. Oh, line art in Illustrator is not... It's not fun. It's not fun. Yes, indeed. Now back to the VIP grind. Love it. And thank you, Cyber, for the posture check. So yeah, I'll post the second video to Twitter later. I want to edit it to make it more funny, but I kind of can't do that, so I'm just gonna post it. And you'll see what I mean. It's so stupid. And for some reason, I wanted to wear like, put on one boot. the new shoes that I bought that are like the PVC boots. So it's just like this PVC boot and like 2 hands in the video. Again, the things we do for references. I think I'll draw in the bird. The birdie. Find the book. They said that we were doing a chickadee, and I think hopefully I have the reference. Please, did I save? I did save said reference. Good on me. Good job. Okay. Alright. Let's draw the little birdie. It's such a cute little birdie. I think the sketch should be fine to work with as is. Okay. What did I set the VIP thing at? Was it 100,000? Or was it 200,000? I don't even remember. Can you guys actually see anything of what I'm drawing? Because it looks so dark on my iPad. Incredibly dark. 300k? Did I really? That's 200,000. Might edit that and change it to 100,000 until someone's able to redeem it, maybe. I don't even know how many VIP slots I have currently. I know you get more as you go, so. Yeah, I was talking about, yeah. I was talking about what I have currently mine set on. Very fun. That's all good. Also, welcome back, so how you doing? Only the most loyal and worthy shall become a VIP. Do you want that grind towards the VIP slot? Zero! Hey! Zero, how you doing? Holy shit! Can we get a shout out for Bartender Zero? Oh my god! Welcome in, guys! Welcome! I'm here to get VIP, thanks. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you guys for the follows as well. Welcome to my cathedral. How are you guys? Holy shit! Hello. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the cathedral. Welcome to my little slice of paradise. My name is Emily. I am a graphic designer and illustrator. Today we are working on an illustration in the style of a Renaissance artwork. So we're currently what were you up to? Doing some just chatting. Nice. If you guys notice all the little Aethel emotes in the chat. If you're a part of the following here, we all praise the Aethel, the aphid from Bug's Life, that is, who's very important here. So yeah, thank you Zero for the raid. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're working on an illustration today. I mostly do illustration streams. I'm getting my PC tomorrow, so that means there will be some IRL streams, some food related streams, gaming streams, probably on the odd occasion. So there's gonna be a lot more changes, a lot of fun to come. Yeah. We praise the Aethel and bread here. Exactly. Yeah. So, guess we will continue on with what we were doing. Again, I appreciate that a lot. So, I'm drawing a little tiny bird at the moment. I think Baxter, did you say that you just woken up? I woke up from an accidental nap. I love that, an accidental nap. Is there any such thing as an accidental nap? I feel like all naps are very, like, you know if you're gonna have a nap. You know. All shall bow before Aethel. Man cannot live on bread alone. They must consume Aethel. Exactly. That's what we're all about here. Alright. Birdie time. Yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed Zero's streams. People from the Cathedral, if you don't know Zero, I highly recommend you check them out. They are an amazing streamer, bartender, just a fantastic person in general, so make sure you give them a follow. The risky bus naps. I can't do it. I mean, I accidentally slept on a bus and missed my stop. I just can't do it. I think I can't fall asleep on buses because of my, like, I just get too anxious. I'm like, what if I miss my stop and then I end up in like the middle of Whoop Whoop? Because it's very possible to end up in the middle of Whoop Whoop here in Australia. Like, it won't be like that far out in Whoop Whoop, maybe 20 minutes away, but like, I still don't want to risk it. It wouldn't be good. Also, I'm a very light sleeper, so I feel like any knock of the bus I'd kind of wake up. So no risky bus naps for me. What else happened today? Not much happened today. I just worked today. On Ep, if I have a friend with me to wake me up, even when I've had a friend there to wake me up, I still can't fall. I accidentally slept on our SkyTrain, kind of like the subway, and woke up back where I left from. So no. So I went from one end of the line to the other and back, and I had to wait to return all the way to the end again. That actually sucks. That actually sucks. What the heck? Also, it really sucks because my internet's dropping out again. That mob is reminding me of the Titmouse animation logo. Chirp. Yeah, I think yeah, you guys, internet's crashing, hey, great. Wonderful. No, okay, we're Chickadee and Titmouse are different. They're different. Just like, yeah, falling asleep and then just, it would be so easy to just like fall over. Joanna, welcome in! I was like, if anyone's gonna be around for this stream, it's you, because I know you run off Aussie time, so at least count on someone being here. There's a lot of species of titmice and chickadees. I imagine so. There's so many little cute sparrows in the city. Like, I saw one really cute one today. I also saw a really cute dog. It was really cute. It had like because I can tell you, no one in the house is using the internet at the moment, so there should not be any reason for it to not be okay. And a speed test is telling me I've got 58 on the download. Great, nice, fantastic, beautiful, reaching the 60, 61.5 on the download. And on the upload, we have 11.3, 10.1, 9.8, 8, 9.8, 9.95, 9.088, 8.36, 8.36, it's looking at 8.36. It's very unstable, 8.36. Is it gonna... Is the upload fucky wucky or... Hello? Alright, now the speed test has crashed. Beautiful, but it looks like the stream is solid, so that's good. Fantastic. Beautiful. I'm gonna plug my computer right now, otherwise we're gonna run out of battery. I don't need to run out of battery. Actually, that's another good thing about the PC. I'm not gonna run out of battery. As long as I can convince Ben to crawl under the house, so we can hardwire in. Should be better. I used to be a bird watcher and just got bored and started learning as many bird species as possible because I'm weird. I love that. That's so cool. Who's Ben watching for? Ben doesn't even live here, so there would be problems if he was for some reason and it was causing internet issues. We'll be doing a paper on sudden loss of consciousness this weekend. Should be a fun case study. Ooh! God, that's insane. I think I have a download 800 megabits and 20 megabits per second. Upload? Haha, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. It sounds like should be an interesting study path though. Hope it turns out good. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. Be nice to your computer gnomes. I am being nice to the computer gnomes, but there's something wrong with the internet goblins. For some reason, they're just not... I don't know, again, I don't know if it's something in area or... what the heck is up? Really annoying. I don't know. Again, I don't know why it does this. I have no clue. Not a single clue. I don't know. Maybe when we get the PC, it might make a difference. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It'd be interesting to see. Because, like, maybe it's something weird with my laptop. Potentially. I'm at 203 download. Oh my god. That's insane. Internet, yeah. The internet here is just like not. It's not it. It is not it. You're going to be running the PC wired to the internet or on Wi-Fi. For the start, it will be on Wi-Fi. Again, I've got to convince Ben to crawl under the house to install a Ethernet cable. Because and there's no way in hell I'm crawling under the house. Like, I'm not. I'm not. There's probably dead mice down there and spiders. I can't with the spiders. Can we hang out in Discord? If it keeps getting shitty, might we'll just see how it goes. If it gets really annoying for you guys, then we may have to, unfortunately. I kind of wanted to come on and stream and have a 10-meter Ethernet cable. Holy crap. That is so long. I probably won't need that long of an Ethernet cable, but yeah, it will need to run under the house. There's no way we're gonna run a wire. You couldn't even like tuck it into the architrave either, because it's just like it goes too far. So fun. That is that's a long cable. 10 meters. Need a color just in between. Is that like an in-between color? Kind of not. Yeah. I don't know. I just want some good internet. Like that's all I ask. Some good internet. Like I'm not asking for a lot. Am I asking for a lot? Maybe in Australia that's asking for a lot, but like seriously, it shouldn't be this bad. Like surely it can't be this shit. Oh well, at least the bed is looking good. Yeah. Something about Australia and Canada. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Just likes to mess up. It's ridiculous. Like again, when people said that they were getting like a gigabyte of internet speed, I was like, that's not serious, right? Like that has to be a hoax. Like there's no way you can get like a gig. That's too much. Save some internet for the rest of us, surely? Like, come on, please. If I could even have like a quarter of that. Actually, a quarter would be pretty bad. No. How much? How many? Okay. The power wasn't on for my computer. We almost ran out of power. How many megabytes in a gigabyte? Sorry, is it 1,000? Right? My internet is kind of crap. Okay, 1024. Yeah, it's always some weird specific number. Oh my god, and the music has paused too. Like that's too much. Like, yeah, if I could have half of that, a quarter of it, it'd be nice. It would be nice. Like, for a little while, we were on a plan that was giving us, I think, 200, or maybe it was 100 gigabytes download. But that was like only a trial thing, and then they take it away, hoping that you're going to buy the more expensive package. But we're not falling for your little schemes. But may have to upgrade said package if it keeps doing this crap. This little guy is so cute. I think one of the first IRL streams that I'll do is a White Claw taste test. Since so many people have been talking about White Claws and I've never had one before. I think I'll buy some different flavors and give them a go. It'll be an interesting stream. Keep in mind, I won't be finishing each White Claw as I go. Maybe I'll try like one or two, maybe two on the stream. I can probably drink two. How many stanzas are in a White Claw? They shouldn't be that much, right? Surely. Like, if Nyan can drink about like 2, then I should be fine. I'd assume. Hopefully. Honestly, even with the largest package for my ISP, I still have bad dropouts because the router they provide is shit. Yeah, that's the other thing I've been thinking. It's like, do we need to update the router maybe? Like, is that the problem? Because we've just got the one like from the ISP, I'm pretty sure. Like, is that causing all my grief? Like, would we get better speeds with a better router? Probably, potentially. I think the area has been upgraded to fiber. I don't think we're on copper anymore. I may be wrong about that though. Pink Cat has an allergy or sensitivity to alcohol, so it hits her harder. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, I mean, I don't have a sensitivity or allergy, but I tend to be quite a lightweight. Like, typically 2 glasses of wine hit pretty hard. Okay, they don't seem to be that bad. They're about 5% standard drinks. Okay, they're 1.3 standards. How much is a glass of wine? Glass of wine, standard drinks. Okay, a glass of wine's about 1.6. And White Claws are 1.3. So I should be good technically to have about 3. Also depends if I drink on an empty stomach or not. But sometimes it just hits really hard. So that'll be an interesting stream. I need to replace our box. Keeps crapping itself. NBN box. Yeah, I mean, that could be the other thing. It could be the NBN box as well. It might not even be the router. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Because the NBN even that good? Wine is also a lot sweeter, so it gets you more tipsy quicker compared to hard seltzers. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. How do you pronounce that? Yeah, wine and bubbles. They get me bad. I think the most I've had in terms. You got it right. Oh, nice! Look at me go! I can sound words out. I think the most I've had is probably about 5 glasses of champagne, maybe 6. That was pretty not good. That was also at an industry work thingy. Woo. That art looks amazing. Thank you so much. I've been putting a lot of time into this, and I'm really happy with the outcome. Like, I don't know whether it's just doing something that I really enjoy. Like, this is the kind of art I want to be producing. I'm just so happy about this. Do you get gassy? Depends what it is. Sometimes champagne, like sometimes, because it is bubbly. Otherwise not really. The only other problem I have is I don't have a lot of like sodas and fizzy drinks, so I tend to like stick away from them. Like most of the time when I am drinking, I'll either drink. I do find I get a little bit bloated when I drink white wine, especially sweeter white wines. Reds seem okay, but I definitely, when I can, prefer to stick to just like either straight spirits or gin and tonics, because I find they're not as bad on my stomach, because IBS queen, love it. Yeah. Beer gets me. Oh yeah, no, beer gets everyone though. Beer is just, it's so bloaty. It just makes me feel so bloated and gross. I typically don't drink beer. I don't really like the taste of it. There are some craft beers that I do like and I would drink. There's one called Bolter. I think it's an Aussie brand craft beer. I quite like those. Yeah. I always underestimate liquor. I think because I'm such a lightweight, I have a pretty good sense of when like I know I've had too much. And I can usually gauge it pretty well when I can feel things going south. I like Heineken. I've never had it before, but I feel like I probably wouldn't like it, maybe, potentially. I didn't realize that was the eraser. I thought I was using a black pen. Oops. Yeah, so I haven't explored a lot of beers. Like occasionally if my brother's having beer, I'll be like, can I have a sip? And then I drink it and I'm like, liquid bread. And I'm like, I don't like this very much. I don't understand the appeal of beer. Like I kind of do, but like kind of don't. Again, it just kind of tastes like liquid bread. And I'm like, I'd rather eat bread than have it in a liquid. Beer and some wines doesn't affect me much because because of that I always pour myself too much liquor. I think wine affects me the most. Whiskey affects me the least. And shots can sneak up on you, that's for sure. That is how I munted the first time, and don't plan on doing that again because the shots just snuck up on you and I was like, oh wow, I wasn't feeling that tipsy a while ago, like 2 seconds ago. I'm like, where is this coming from? Yeah. Beer before liquor, never been a sticker. Oh, never been sicker. Oh, right. I'm like, what? Beer before liquor, never been sicker. Yeah. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Yeah, I was like, that's not the thing. I mean, the other thing is, I've never had a problem with mixing drinks. Like, I will go out on a night, have a wine, then a whiskey, a gin and tonic, a cocktail, and I don't feel like any problems from mixing. Some people are just like, no, if you're gonna like drink, you have to like drink to like stick to one thing. You can't mix your drinks. But I genuinely don't understand that concept because I don't feel any different. Like, it's, to me, it's got the same amount of alcohol content. So it, yeah. Not a fan of beer. I'm a false Aussie. Same. Same. I'm not a very good Aussie. Let's be real. I mean, I do like a good meat pie. Maybe that makes up for it. But yeah. Tequila affects me the least. Wine hits me harder than anything. Cannot stand the taste of vodka, so I tend to enjoy ranch water. Wait, what the heck is ranch water? Yeah, wine is great. Ever since I discovered I actually enjoy drinking wine, especially red wine nowadays, I've just kept drinking it, and it's great because it's really cost effective. Like, a glass of wine is $7, $10, depending. Like, if you can get it for $6, like, that's pretty good. Whereas spirits will always be about $9, $10, $12, depending on what spirit you're getting. So like I say, it's cost effective. I think it's pseudoscience, to be honest. That's what I think as well, because again, it's got the same, at the end of the day, the thing that makes you sick is the alcohol content. And in every drink there is the same alcohol. Like, it's alcohol at the end of the day. Alcohol with extra things mixed into it. So I don't understand why mixing those things would make you sick. If it's just the alcohol that affects you. You know? It doesn't make sense. Have you ever eaten roux? I haven't. I mean, you can buy like kangaroo sausages in the supermarket, and stuff like that, but I haven't particularly eaten it. I've heard it's quite gamey. I'm not really sure if I would enjoy it or not. So no, I have not eaten our national animal yet. I don't think I'd particularly like be rare, like, you know, really wanting to try it. Yeah. Yeah, some people definitely do. I mean, kangaroos technically are a bit of a pest. So lots of people do eat them. The issues are sugar based, probably. Ranch water is tequila, lime juice, and seltzer. Ah, okay. People just make excuses, yeah. If I do drink wine, I like a red or a rosé. White is just a bit too dry for me. See, I started drinking white wines. So I started drinking, any Aussies will know Brown Brothers, what's it called? What's that sweet wine called? Anyway, there's a sweet white wine that I used to drink. That was like what I drank all the time. And then I started drinking Sauvignon Blanc, which is quite nice. I still like Sauvignon. But then I tried Pinot Noir. It's still a lighter red than like others, but I tend to prefer that over white now. A dessert wine? Yeah. What? Moscato. Yeah. Brown Brothers Moscato. I think every white girl in Australia knows about it. If you get tipsy on beer before going to the hard stuff, you're more likely to drink too much too quickly. Yeah, I can see that happening. What's sad is the sulfates in the wine are giving me headaches now. No, I know. They have. I don't know, like if it's just like pseudoscience or whatnot, placebo maybe. But I know that the bottle shops here, you can get this thing called wine drops, and it's meant to dissolve the sulfates. I think a lot of people use it if they've got like stomach issues. Again, I don't really know if it works or not, but that might be something to like suss out maybe. It doesn't. People just drink too much alcohol and sugar, but blame the mixing. Yeah, exactly. Go kill and eat kangaroo and rabbits in most places because pests. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it works. Yeah, I like dessert wines too. What's a dessert wine? Mead. I make sweet meads. Ooh. Usually dessert wines are like, yeah, a Moscato or like a sweet wine. There's different. I mean, like, there's different types of wines, and some are like sweeter than others. And typically Moscato is classed as a dessert wine because it's very, very sweet. Like, I don't think I could drink it now. I'm just like, by itself, it would be way too sweet. So it depends on what you get used to, I guess. Dessert wines are generally sweeter. Mead is honey wine, so yes. Yeah. I haven't had a dessert wine in a while. Meads? I've never had mead before. I am slightly allergic to honey. For fuck's sake. I don't know why it is broken, because it's saying there is 11 megabits of upload. And 11 megabits of upload should be enough. Okay, now it's back. I hate this so much. It is so annoying. The internet is great. I love the internet. I love when it randomly decides to cut out just for like a few seconds. Enough to just like fuck up my stream. Because like, you know, quacky. We have to be a little bit unpredictable here. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Meat is incredibly easy to make at home. One of the easiest. Internet, yeah, I can see it dropping again. Come on, please. For the love of God. Right? For the love of God. It's better. Okay. The internet is really great for... but not for my streams, apparently. Maybe we have to make these streams more raunchy and then the internet gods will like us better. Maybe that's it. Maybe these streams are too safe for work. Should I like draw a titty? Should I like draw a titty? Does that make the internet more happy? There's a titty. You have a lovely voice when you're mad about the internet. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Maybe the titty is gonna be like good luck. Now I'm just okay. This is great. You know why? You know why? Because when I replay this whole video, because you can do the time lapses. When I replay the time lapse, there's gonna be just titties in the time lapse. This is why we can't have anything nice, guys. This is why we can't have anything nice. And I also realized the feathers are going the wrong way. We're in the wrong direction. Okay, no more titties. Sorry. And then with the mustache. Exactly. Also, guys, good news. The Aethel cosplay is also coming along well. I haven't really started it yet, but I have now given my mum the reference photos and stuff, so we're brainstorming on how to do everything currently, so that will be a fun little side project going on in the background for a little while. So I'll be able to make some of the stuff on stream, actually, like some of the little accessories. You look just like it. Exactly, I know, right? We look so similar. Takes a bit of honey, yeast, and whenever you add for flavor, 10 to 15 minutes prep, and you're done. Nice! Yeah, I know, I look exactly like Aethel. You cannot tell us apart. It is going to be a great cosplay. My abs are so beautifully like on fleek. Who the fuck sits on fleek anymore? But I'm gonna have to like get a good pump on before I do any kind of photo shoot. My abs, they're okay. They're disappearing at the moment. I've been eating too much, but you know what? I like living my life. Yeah, so I will be doing a female version. Lady Aethel, I guess. And both of you have a strong chest. Exactly. I mean, I decided I will shit. You like that one? Oh no, is it weird to think Aethel's hot? No, I don't think so. His model's very attractive. But yeah, what was I saying? I was gonna say something about the cosplay and then Enzo tripped me up with the Malay thought. Oh yeah, I'll be doing a male version of the cosplay, I think, because I've got like similar pants that I can just pop on, but it will be with the long hair. But like I know Aethel has like a long hair version of the model, I'm pretty sure. But I will be taping the shirt closed because I don't want any titties coming out. It's gonna be an interesting cosplay for sure. I'm quite excited about it. It'll be like my first kind of like bigger cosplay. Model is hot and dang, does he have a nice voice? Exactly. Exactly. So when I cosplay him, I'm gonna have to like try and have a nice voice. What titties? Exactly right. Sternum. Sternum. I can't have my sternum just flapping about. What was I? Oh my god. I know that photo of me today made me look extremely flat. I'm not that flat. It was just the dress, but no, it's funny. It's funny. I am very sit. I am very sit. Again, my model doesn't have any much titties, and neither do I. So we're standing for justice here. We're standing for justice. There's not enough justice in the VTuber community. Is all I want to say. You know, it's all jokes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Without my abs, I would be nothing. Without my thighs, I would be nothing. Am I built for aerodynamics? No wind resistance? Exactly! I'm built for aerodynamics, being sleek, and then also built for sleeping on my stomach. I ain't got no back pain. No back pain here. It's great. And I can, I don't know, like, the most annoying thing is I can't exactly shove my phone into my bra without it sticking out a lot. But everything else is super convenient. I don't have to wear like a freaking sports bra to the gym. Well, when I used to go to the gym, I could just wear like a normal bra. It's great. Where did that come from? Who are you? Where did you come from? That's kind of rude. Yeah. Look, there's many pros. There's no cons that I can see besides clothes not fitting. That is like literally the only con. Quality over quantity, exactly. Don't need to worry about stretching out shirts. I know, I don't have to worry about my boobs getting sweaty. Like I never realized, right? I remember being in the changing rooms in like high school and stuff. We're getting ready for like, no, we're finished up with like PE and stuff. And like I'd see like girls spraying like deodorant like down the middle of their cleavage. And I was like, huh, why are they doing that for? It gets sweaty. Like, of course it would. It's like a freaking armpit. Under boob sweat is awful. Yeah, exactly. And it's like under boob, in the boob, between the boob. I'm like, I don't need to like worry about that. Like, my chest doesn't smell sweaty. Pristine condition. Joanna, thank you for the 420 points. Thank you so much. Oh, biddies, not points. Bitties. Not gonna be saggy as we get older either. Yeah. And if I decide that one day I want big bazookas, I can just get a boob job, you know? Flexibility. Or I can just stuff my bra. It's fantastic. Does this mean I sometimes attract pedophiles because I look small? Yes, maybe, but we're not gonna lament on that, you know. We're not gonna focus on that. No. We're only gonna look at the pros here, not the cons. Thanks for the 69 biddies. Thank you. All I see is pros. All I see is pros. Look, okay, the dating world is a wild west out there, and sometimes you'd get guys who are a little bit too enthusiastic about the smallness. Yeah, and you're just kind of like, I don't know about this. Something seems off. Yeah. Also allows you to wear tighter fitting male clothes, like suits. Nothing hotter than a woman in a suit and bow tie. I know, exactly, right? Like, that's a good thing. If I want to cosplay, like, male characters, I can easily do that. If I want to cosplay females with big booba, I can't really do that, but... I mean, I could get one of those, like, chest plate thingies, but... I don't know. Dating terrifies me. Yeah, it's interesting. I think also dating for like women compared to males is also a very different like situation too. Like, I feel like sometimes with females it can be easier initially, like in dating scene. Yeah. Like Finsta? Insta? Fake Insta? My brain's just getting confused. What is a Finsta? Small boobs, big booba, all booba, good boobs. Exactly. That's what I think as well, you know? It's all good. Autocorrect is crap. Yeah, I'll read that again. Small booba, big booba, all booba, good booba. Exactly. He's a streamer that dresses up like a girl. Has a latex chest plate with big knockers. Ah. But yeah, I mean, like, when I made my model, I think the most important thing to me was like creating a sexy model that just wasn't relying on the big boobas to equal the sexy. I was like, you can have a small chested anime girl, right? That isn't a lolly and has smaller boobies, you know? Hey Jen, welcome in. How you doing? How are you? Welcome. We're just talking about booba at the moment. Titties. Like always, I feel like we always come back to titties somehow. But yeah, that was my main goal when creating my model is, yeah, basically just to create something create an anime girl that is like sexy but doesn't rely on the big boobas and also isn't a lolly either. Like, you can be sexy and grown up with a small chest too. So you don't see enough of that, because I feel like a lot of, like, if there's an anime girl that's smaller in the chest, like a lot smaller, they're like a lolly or something always. And I'm like, come on. Come on. There's normal women MILFs out there too with smaller titties, you know? No shame in the titty talk game? Yeah, exactly. Jamon, thank you again for the full 20 bits! Hell yeah, thank you! 420, mate. The 69. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I appreciate it. Best numbers. The best numbers. Back's a little bit flat in terms of color. So yeah, and I feel like with my character being, I guess, like more of a dummy mummy character, it was probably like, it would seem probably more natural for the character to have like big big jiggly titties. But why not? Had to be true to myself. She's very sexy, but not as much as you. I appreciate it. I mean, to be honest, my model is based directly off of me. I mean, if you saw my tweet this morning, the comparison between my model and me, there's not much difference between, besides obviously the horns of the wings and the glowing red eyes. There's not a lot of difference. So yeah, she is me as I am we, and something me and we are all together. Yes. And with the glowing red eyes of real, you'll just have to come see for yourself. The most real part about me is the glowing red eyes. Wear black contacts? I have worn black contacts. I used to when I was doing the what's his name? The Misa Amane cosplay. I wanted to wear red contacts with it, so and I'd never worn contacts before. So when I ordered the contacts, they had like a 2 for 1, like buy one get one free special. So I bought a pair of black contacts, and yeah, I wore them out. Well, now on the town, it was cool. They were kind of like not super noticeable, but if you looked like hard enough, like they looked like something was wrong. Sitting in the sky, looking for the sun. Sun don't come in the shade. I am the Eggman. Woo! Eggman. Woo! The Boris. Cuckoo, ka-choo, cuckoo, ka-choo. I'm gonna wear contacts. The idea of putting something on my eyeball gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, I'm not afraid of like touching my eyeball at all. They were a bit uncomfortable to get in, probably because I wasn't used to it. But yeah, it was, after a while it was fine. I don't have any photos of this, but I was wearing contacts that made my eyes completely white. Those were fun to wear. Oh my god, I want to try a pair of those contacts so bad. Like, as you can see, my face right now, I do have like the whited out eyes, and I do very much like that look. I mean, I can roll my eyes back into my head like for a quick photo, but yeah. I'm going to look now. I'll be right back. Yeah, it should be like the first post from today. I hate touching my eyes. I need to have someone hold my eyes open for me. Oh, really? I just kind of like look to the other side and like pop it in and hope it sticks. Because I had a problem with the contacts like not sticking in my eyes. Like they just wouldn't go into the eye, so I was like, ugh. I also want to try the Solaris, the full eye ones, but they seem like a bitch to put in. Can't even do eye drops normally. I have to close my eyes, get the drops in the corner, and blink them in. Ah. Be right back. The muscle girls are on. See you soon. Hell yeah, I love the muscle girls. The muscle girls are beautiful. If chronic fatigue hadn't have fucked me up, I would be a muscle girl right now. Honestly. Damn. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I love my life. Love my life. Totally not a hobby of mine. Like the whole identity for me was like taken away, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. We deal with it. We deal with it. We deal with it. Love life, love life. Hurdles, 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 baby. Just hurdles thrown at me. It's great. It's great. It's great. Love it. I was blind in my left eye for a few days when I was younger after a kid threw a snowball with a chunk of ice inside it into my eye. Oh my god, so eye stuff scares me now. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. That makes a lot of sense. Good morning. Hello, Sane. Welcome. Welcome in. Oh my god, Jenna. I love that you've got muscle girl emotes. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, that is a dick move by that kid. Like, did he know there was ice in it? Again, I don't really know how snow works. Yeah. Small bird. Tiny bird. Does not know anything. Does not even know ABCs. Just knows how to be tiny. He put that shit in there, probably. If he did, that's so freaking shitty. If he did, it was from about a meter away when he threw it. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Was this like kid a bully or something? Like, that is so freaking shitty. What the claim compensation. Bro, what the hell? Hey Cyber, welcome back. How about the muscle girls? Elementary school is not a good time for me. I'm so sorry to hear that. Elementary was also a bit shitty for me, but apparently I blocked a lot of it out. Haha, love that, because I don't remember any of the bullying, but apparently I came home crying a few times. Love it. Love that. I also had kids throw basketballs at my head when I was walking around it outside. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, little kids are literally some of the most savage, awful things ever. Like, and they gang up on you as well. I remember, like, when I was towards the end of high school, like, all my supposed friends kind of just ganged up on me. Yeah, it's shitty. It's really shit. Kids are dreadful, honestly. Kids are sociopaths until they learn empathy. Yeah, but I feel like, isn't that something that you have to learn? I feel like adults are not much better either. Yeah, I don't even know why I was like the target of bullying, but it was apparently. Maybe because I'm weird. Now I embrace it. And I don't know how I wasn't bullied in high school for being who I was. Because everyone clearly knew me as the goth kid. Maybe they were talking shit behind my back, but generally I was pretty friendly with everyone, and everyone just kind of knew me as like the goth, like art person, the person who does art really like well. Yeah, but I guess the trade-off was I had a shitty relationship. That's great, beautiful, well done. I was forced to play dodgeball in a wheelchair. Wait, what the fuck? Did the teacher force you to do that? That's so what the hell? What the hell? I swear, if someone threw a dodgeball at you, Cyber, I would be like, how dare you make a big deal out of it? What the heck? That's so shit. I can't believe that. My nickname from some kids was dipshit or dick sucker. This was less common because my initials are DS. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, seriously? It only happened once? I hope your parents complain to the school, because that's just like not on. That is not on. Especially if it was the teacher forcing you. Like, hello? Can they see? Like, are they blind? Oh my god. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 69 beauties. Thank you. In the wheelchair, that's so bad, but I can't lie, that's so unexpected that it's hilarious. It's like, who in their right mind would say to the kid that's in a wheelchair to play dodgeball? Like, I can understand a teacher maybe approaching you being like, hey, would you like to participate before starting the dodgeball game, and like leaving it up to them whether they're comfortable enough to join in or they want to sit out, making them in control of the situation instead of going, here, go in, play dodgeball. You know, like, what the fuck? Imagine being the guy who had to hit the guy in the wheelchair. Exactly! Who knows that? Most of the goth folks are super cool there. I don't understand the bullying. Yeah, again, I was like lucky that I wasn't bullied, but I guess it helped because we had a school uniform. So like the only way you could tell I was goth was like me mentioning it. Well, I didn't mention it all the time, but I guess I had my hair cut pretty like short, and everything was black there, like stationery wise. And my wallpapers and stuff. If you can look at my wallpapers, they were like Black Veil Brides and like Tears for Fears and like all these obscure bands that you don't know. Yeah. Dipshit lasted from elementary to the end of grade 10. From 11th grade onwards, things got a lot better. Who even does that? Who even goes like to the effort of finding someone's initials, right? And then being like, hey, what can I make out of this? Like, come on. And I told them no, and they realized, okay, good. Good that you stood up for yourself. We're like forcing you to do that. It's just so wrong. You got to some of the sweetest people. I don't know if I could quite like count myself as like labeling myself as being a goth. Maybe like mentally. I'm not sure about physical appearance anymore. I know the community can be kind of gatekeepy. But definitely back in high school out there, I was goth. Now I kind of like float around. I don't really know what I am. I don't really know if I fit into a certain subculture or not. Imagine the Ultra Instinct theme starts playing and the dude in the wheelchair slowly stands up. I don't know, I just think it's super shitty that the teacher would like force you to do that cyber. Like were they thinking that day? But I kind of did want to play it. Yeah, that's why I think like asking the student whether they're like comfortable or not to play is probably like a better idea, like if they want to participate. Because then maybe you could like, I don't know, like pair up or something. But just being like, hey, go play is just not, yeah, a bit weird. And my teacher who uses crutches to walk around was asked by another teacher to participate in a relay against the other teachers. This was during the time this teacher was teaching us. What the what? I think sometimes just people forget. Like, the station declined. Okay, I feel like there should be like a visual cue being like, hey, I don't think this is probably a good idea, but yeah. Or maybe they were just being polite, I don't know. It's a bit strange, if you ask me. Okay, I remember once my mum went to the bank, and the person at the bank like lived in our area. I think she knew her mutually, and the person like at the I think they must have like lived like up the road or something, because they were like to my mum, oh, like I you know, they asked the question like, oh, who are those Asian people who come over to your house all the time? Like I see some Asian people coming over. So my mum's Italian, so she's not Asian at all. And my mum was like, there's no Asian people at my house. Like I don't know of any Asian people coming over. And the bank teller was just like, oh, okay. And then my mum goes home and she's like, wait a minute. The bank teller has been seeing Asian people come to my house. It's probably going to be my husband and my husband's parents, because my mom completely forgot the fact that her husband's Asian. So right, like, it seems like such an obvious thing, but I guess you just kind of forget sometimes. Like, I mean, I think I've like forgotten like little things like that, because it's not like all the time I'm like classifying people by race. It's like, oh, you're this and this and this. Like that's not like the first like thought that you think of. They're just like that person that they're not. You just, I don't know. When you first like, when I first see my grandparents, I know them as my grandparents, not like, oh, they're Chinese first. They're just my grandparents. It's pretty wholesome though. Yeah, I guess because you just get like so like used to it. I don't think it's like a weird thing in my family. Like I didn't necessarily realize that being half Asian and half Italian, it was like not controversial, but it's not really I guess it wasn't like the said and done thing. Like looking back at my parents getting married in the 90s, I was like, oh, they're kind of like ahead of their time, you know. Yeah, it's never, I guess, really been on my radar. Like to me, mixing like people marrying people from other races just seems so normal, but for some people it's not. Just yeah, seems odd. I guess that's just what I've known my whole life, and then yeah, I realized it's not really something that happened during the 90s. Yeah, so like maybe a little bit more so here in Australia because we have so many migrants, but yeah, it was pretty bold, I guess, my parents yeah, to do that. Not gonna lie, goths and people at death metal shows were legit the nicest people I've ever encountered at gigs. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot, and like I've been to quite a few metal gigs, and everyone has always been like so sweet and so kind. She's in home economics for a teacher, so she usually has a rolling cart while sitting behind a bench, but still the crutches are at least a meter away from her. That just reminded me of the Monopoly game when Nyan went, Aethel doesn't see color yet. I love that line. Half Italians rise up. Wait, Jen, you also have Italian? Nice. I mean, I guess technically I'm half Italian. No, I'm quarter Italian, quarter Maltese. A bit of Greek in there. And I guess like the other odd thing that I've realized as well is that a lot of the times when I drew that on the line earlier? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. A lot of the times when like kids are mixed, it's normally the dad that's white and the mother that's Asian. Like most of the halfies I know it's that way, but for me it's the other way around. Yeah. It happened here a little bit since we had a massive Asian immigrant population here. Yeah. Hey, more half Italians? Nice, let's go. That I am half Italian and half Eastern Euro, so fairly usual mix. Nice. I think the funniest thing is that So my mom's a seamstress. So she does, you know, like makes clothes, alterations, and for a little while she had her like own business, like just doing alterations and stuff. And on her business cards was her maiden name, so Chim, and not maiden name, sorry, her married name, Chim, so an Asian sounding name. And she was starting to get phone calls from people, just calling up and then just starting to like speak in like Chinese, and my mum was like, I'm sorry, like what's this call about? And they're like, oh, it's about like I want some like pants altered. And my mum had to quickly like change back to her maiden name because having a Chinese name on her business card, people were just assuming that she was Chinese, not that she had married someone who was Chinese. So yeah, it's interesting having, I guess, even for me, like I'm like pretty white passing. I don't think a lot of people guess that I'm Asian until they tell them, and then they're like, oh, I see it now. But yeah, sometimes it's not expected, like unless you know my last name. My main two are Norwegian and Italian. Ooh. If I go to where my fiance is from, which is the northern part of my state, there's a huge Asian population up there. Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty big Asian population here in Australia. I think it's been like that for quite some time, actually. I'm not sure that's because a lot of people came over from the gold rush too. That burb turned out nice. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I still haven't done the feet. So we have like a big Asian, we have a lot of Asian immigrants and a lot of Italian, Greek, Maltese immigrants too. It's been very blessed in Australia to have a lot of good food. Like a lot of good food. It's great. It's great. It's fantastic. I like it. So a lot of different ethnicities here, kind of like melting pot. Feet. I don't know, what do you call them? Feet? Claws? What do you call like bird? Little bird? Yeah. What are they? Is there a name? Talons? What are these called? What are these called? On the birds? What are they called? Talons? Is there another name for them? Or is it just feet? Avian appendages, talons, yeah, feet generally. I feel like there's a name for them though. Maybe not, maybe I'm just tripping. We have a variety of food? Yeah, we sure do. But anime is legal. Apparently that bill like didn't really get passed or something. It's not legal anymore. I don't know. Maybe the best. Yeah, so we have pretty good food here in Australia, especially because of our produce. The gold rush here as well, and the messed up construction of the railway here. Yeah. Bird type landing gear. My kids will most likely end up looking like you, Emily. When you mix white and Asian, they usually go one way or the other. Yeah, it's like, I feel like if you know I'm Asian, you can kind of see, it. I'm Greek or just Italian, but the most interesting one that I have got in was I was in the grocer, and I'm pretty sure the owners are from Iran, and they the guy asked me, he was like, oh, are you Iranian? And I was like, No, actually, but that's very interesting that you say that. And I think for a lot of halfies, like, fuck, I was gonna say that. It's lagging. Great. Weird. Another. It seems fine from my end. Like, it seems pretty stable right now. Is it gone back to being stable? Or is it still cutting out? Stable, cutting out, stable, cutting out. Hasn't caught up yet. Titty's working. Some photos are Greek Italian-esque, some more Asian. I think it also depends on how confused for Indian. Yeah, like I think a lot of or even Iranian, yeah. And I guess because if you look at genealogy, like ages ago, because there's that mix of Asian then Russian, possibly. I don't know how long ago, but yeah. Like when I saw some, I guess again it depends on kind part of Russia, but more the part of Russia that's closer to Asia. I was like, oh my god, these people look like me. These people look like me. They look ambiguous. Should tie us over for another half hour. Yeah. Oh my god, just of course. You were blonde? Yeah, I was blonde for a little while. There's another photo of me on Twitter recently that shows I was blonde. I went blonde in first or second year of university. I can't remember, but I went full blonde. Yeah. If I shop in a predominantly Italian area, I get the non Chinese, Cantonese specifically. A big disappointment. I mean, I was never enrolled in any kind of second language classes, and I guess I'd never really had. I've never really wanted to learn, but now I'm like, damn, I wish I learned, because I wish I did know a second language. Because knowing a second language is just useful. Also makes him feel more in tune with your ethnicity. Because that's the other thing, like a lot of halfies have, is like they're just kind of like, where do I belong? I've never had that problem specifically, but like a lot have identity crises. I'm pretty comfortable with my identity. I guess earlier on in my childhood, I kind of wished I was like fully European. Like I didn't like the fact that I was Asian, but then come around to high school and I finally just cool. The blonde did make staggering difference. Yeah, I can speak the bare minimum of Italian, but unfortunately look super Euro Mandarin in his case. To my previous comments, one of my classmates is half Chinese and half African. Doesn't look good. That is so good. So I guess he's Blasian. Yeah. I'm surprised your mum didn't speak it to you. No. So I am second generation Australian. So my mum, both my mum and my dad were born in Australia here. I'm pretty sure my dad knew Cantonese when he was younger. But then kind of lost the ability to speak Cantonese along the way. He can still understand it. I'm pretty sure my mum can still understand Italian, but can't really speak it. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things that you just like need to keep up, like keep talking. Yeah. Learning a second language taught me to be more mindful of grammar and conjunction across all the languages I learned, so it helps so much. Oh, Cyber, take care. Have a good sleep. I know it's late for a lot of you guys, so thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sometimes the reason good things don't happen to you is because you're the good thing needs to happen to other people. So keep doing what you're doing.
Well, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you for that insight, that wisdom.
There's a lot of discrimination towards darker skin and older Asians, I've noticed. Yeah, there is, unfortunately. It's disgusting, like any racism. I think it's something the newer generations are really wanting to stamp out. So it's just, it's wrong. So many levels, it's so wrong. Any racism from any race is just wrong. But yeah, my dad definitely used to speak Cantonese. I mean, his parents still speak Cantonese to him. He just doesn't know how to reply back in Cantonese. Like, I tried learning Cantonese, but the thing that stopped me up were the tones. Like, when you discover a language has tones and things need to be said in a certain tone, otherwise it can mean like a different thing. It's really just like complicated. But also, I don't really have the time to dedicate towards it either. Like, I'm sure, like, you know, I probably could find time somewhere, but yeah. Agreed, and yeah, the newer gen learns it's wrong and they're fixing that. Yeah, I think there's a lot of generational trauma in a lot of different races that newer generations are trying to overcome. I mean, it's not obviously an easy thing to do, but little by little. Okay. Now we have the birdie. Oh, that was a deep conversation. A little bit too deep. Okay, cool. We have the bed on. What time is it? 8:43. Cool. Let me just maybe chat some more. So I'll probably have to end stream in about 15 minutes, but I do enjoy chatting to you guys. Cantonese I'm not sure about, but just Chinese in general is wild with how they have their own way of saying things. Yeah, in Cantonese I know there's less tones in Mandarin. There are more tones in Cantonese. I think there's like 7 or something. And it's sure if it was like something that you were using all the time, and maybe if I lived in Hong Kong where I was using Cantonese all the time, you'd probably pick it up faster. But it's pretty, yeah, if you're not having someone to talk with conversationally and correct you, studying yourself, it's hard to pick up on if you're saying the tones correctly or not. I live with my grandma as a sort of caregiver while my mom, stepdad and sister live elsewhere, so I find out having to correct her on some old ways of saying ways that creep up every now and then. Yeah, like in one dialect, Nintendo is like Renten or something like that. Yeah, dialects are another thing too. Yeah, I mean, Cantonese is technically a dialect of Mandarin, but I think, yeah. Yeah, I wish. I learned Italian for like what, 7 years or longer, and I still can't speak a word of it. Basically because like we're just like forced to learn it at school, and if you're forced to learn anything at school, you're not going to put in that effort towards it. So yeah, kind of wasted a lot of time, unfortunately. I wish I took more studying into it now looking back, but I just didn't want to put in the effort, and when you don't put in the effort you don't get any results. So you know, it's just me being stubborn. That's what's really sad, because Cantonese is dying out, unfortunately. Like, it's very hard to find Cantonese classes in person, because a lot of people don't really speak it much anymore. Barely remember anything from high school German except the word for potato. Kartoffel. Kartoffel? My fiance and her family speak Vietnamese, and honestly I find the accent funny, but that's also because I've seen other Asians poke fun at it. Yeah, the whole poking fun at accents is really not... The thing is, if you're talking with an accent in a second language, it means you're smart enough to know a second language. And I think most of us here can safely say that we only know one language. And the fact that some people then go to make fun of people who are actively trying to learn another language is just like, really? Like, they put a lot of effort. Like, yeah, it can sound... yeah, kind of like bugs me when people are racist and poke fun at accents that way. I mean, it happens to a lot of Asian people, unfortunately. We have a lot of people here that speak a fuzz. Shanghainese? I might be wrong, but I know there's a lot of different dialects. To be fair, my fiance finds it funny when I poke fun at it, so she knows it's all in good fun. Yeah. Swedes, Danes, and Norwegian all poke fun at each other. Accents as a language are all mutually intelligible. Yeah, I think it's just when people comment like on make fun of accents as if that person is not smart. That just really irks me. And it might be something because, like, my family's are migrants, but if anyone was to poke fun at like my grandparents' accents, I'd be pretty pissed because they came here to Australia knowing absolutely no English, and then learnt, well, I don't know how much English they knew beforehand, but it's not their first language. You go to a strange country where you don't know the customs, you don't know the language like fluently, and you're starting off with nothing. You don't have any other family over here. It's big jump and commitment to make. Like, it's a pretty big thing. Pretty big thing. Vietnamese sounds like it comes from the throat, and if I was to compare it to anything, it's like Kermit the Frog in a way. I don't know if I have to hear it side by side. I'm not Kermit the Frog. Like, I think I'm pretty sure most Asian languages when it comes to the actual general tone of the language. I know it's spoken a bit higher up than English. I think high school friend for that one. Jen, I'm definitely not gonna read that out because I'm pretty sure that is something probably offensive, question mark? Considering answer is going, oh my. My friend's mum still has a thick Russian accent. I got her to say moose and squirrel once and it made me so happy. One language I am amazed by every time I hear it is Thai. That is insane to listen to. Yeah, there's just some accents you listen to when you're just like, holy moly. Like how do you do the voice with them? It's like how you would do a similar tone. Yeah, I guess because it comes like more. Do I dare put this into Google Translate? No, Google Translate. Google Translate. I need to be in on the joke. Oh! Oh! Lovely! Beautiful. What a beautiful saying. What a beautiful saying in a beautiful language. Yeah, Vietnamese is a pretty cool language to listen to, in my opinion. I think I'm easily amused, so any language is really cool to listen to. Like when you I love overhearing people like talking on the bus and stuff in different languages. It's pretty cool. In my defense, it was high school, and as a chat. Every language is unique and beautiful. The fact that like there's a whole different system for saying things and has rules and it's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Like even the way we say some things in English. Like I remember when we had French exchange students come over. Looking for, and I had to really think hard on how I was structuring my sentences to actually make sense, because I felt like otherwise I was saying things that were not necessarily clear to someone who doesn't know English as a first language or hadn't been learning it for a little while. Yeah. Speaking of moons, I once mooned my Ruby as he came out of the bathroom, and he was so shocked he almost fell over. I also yelled balls while doing it. Oh my god. Balls. Any time from now on that I'm gonna show my bare naked ass to anyone, I'm gonna say balls. That's amazing. That's amazing. Behold, the beautiful cheeks, the beautiful shiny soft cheeks that glisten in the moonlight. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh wow. I wish I was still studying languages. Yeah, I'd like to give it a second shot, but I feel like I'm not very. Some people are just good at learning languages, like pick them up so easy. I do not. I'm not very good at memorizing things. Definitely a visual learner. Yeah. Because with my fiance and I see the one Asian woman spark up a cigarette and squat, and I've heard the stereotype of Vietnamese and other Asians squatting when they smoke. It's like, holy shit, my fiance was like, Yeah, you didn't know. I mean, it's just such a, like, it's a, how do you say, convenient thing to do. Like, I know a lot of, I think some white people can't squat. But, like, you have a seat everywhere, you know? Like, why stand when you can squat? Why stand when you can squat? It's great. We look forward to hearing Ben's reaction to that. Wait, what did I say? Oh, right. Bald. I think your boyfriend will appreciate the bald. Who said I was mooning him? Who said? Who said? I don't know who else I would exactly moon, but wait, why would I show my bare butt cheeks to my boyfriend? Ew, why would I do that? Ew. That's something you do after marriage. Like Ben Holt.
Ben hold. No, hold it. Support it. Give it support. It's heavy. It's heavy, you know? It's heavy.
They carry this shit around all day.
Hold. Ben hold.
Hold. Clasp. Gently. Gently and lovingly. Just clasp. Caress. Just do a striptease and then right before you expose it, just go bald. I don't think I could hold in my laughter. It'd be pretty funny.
Behold. Behold. My bum.
There will be no stripteasing. No stripteasing. We are pure. Celibate. Have to handhold, but hand-holding is for after marriage. Gotta leave room for Jesus. I'm of the opinion that any healthy relationships has a lot of rear grabbing. Anytime I go up the stairs, and Ben is behind me, I hold my butt. I can never be too careful. Anytime I am bending over and he is in the vicinity, I hold my ass cheeks. I clench them. I ain't trying to get slapped. Every time I'm left defenseless and my butt is out in the air, I worry. My cheeks quiver at the thought of being slapped or grabbed. Every time. Or I'm just like standing doing the dishes, I'm just like, this would be a bad time to do this now. It's true. It is true. I like to wind up for the really big. I like to do that a lot. Just give him a good slap. Big. Yeah. Violent. Hard hitting. To the point. How hard is he slapping that out? Not hard at all. I'm very jumpy. I flinch a lot. So if someone touches me unexpectedly, I will just go like and all the time if you grab me unexpectedly, I'll just be like as a guy, that desire is really tough to resist. Like when you pass a big bag of fertilizer at a home improvement store, you have to slap it. Like when you walk past the watermelons, just have to give it a firm slap. Just a little tap, see if it's ripe. I love that. So specific. Bags of fertilizer. Is it? It's so... Is it? I'm learning so much. I love it. Yeah, I'm jumpy. I'm pretty jumpy, so... I'm just like... And I don't like people touching my face either. Like, if Ben goes to, like, boop me on the nose, I literally, like, shrivel my face up in disgust. I'm like, how dare you touch me? And then I will literally, like, high-five his face and grab his cheeks. Face cheeks. And, like, mush them together. But if he dare touch my face, there's gonna be issues. There's gonna be issues. Gotta slap a bag of rice, I've heard? Yeah. You're gonna slap them rice bags. They're thick. They are thick. They're thick boys. What else do you have to slap? Besides bums. Anything that's kind of like a sack, you gotta give it a tap. Gotta give it a tap. Gentle tap. I hate people touching my arms. I'm fine with arms, but if you get up in my face and my stomach, don't try and touch my stomach, because I will end you. But mostly face. If you try and touch my face, I'm just like, ugh, get your hands off of my face. Please. No hands on my face. Then again, it's such a double standard, because I'm literally like... Ooh. Again, I will literally just like smush the cheeks and like hand to face. And boop the nose, boop 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 boop, but don't boop my nose. Don't boop, don't, no boops of the nose for me. Thank you very much. Because I will retaliate. There may be a kick to the balls by accident. How are you supposed to get zerbets if the tummy is off limits? Wait, what? Zerbet? Don't touch my face, or absolutely touch yours way more. I just don't like it. He doesn't seem to mind. I don't think. And don't tickle me. If you tickle me, I will literally feel like I need to throw up, and you're getting kicked to the face. You're getting kicked to the face or getting kicked to the balls. Whether it's actually like, bro, I mean it, I probably don't mean it. It's just a reflex, okay? So just don't do it. Just don't do it. Ah, places of your stomach and blows if memory says. No, I would hate that. I'd hate that. I'd hate that. I'd hate it. I can't. Can't do it. Can't do it. But the sound made when someone places their mouth against skin and blows, imitative of the sound of flatulence. Sherbet. Zibbit. Zerbert. That's a no-no. I've never heard of that word before. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I'd be too ticklish in that area. Homikasa abs. Yeah, so I'm like stroking my stomach right now. It's all like bloated and just kind of like hanging over a little bit. Like a beer belly. It's kind of squishy at the moment, but you can feel the abs underneath. Anytime I tense up and like start talking, I can feel them. You can grind meat on those. Yeah. I'm proud of my abs. They're slowly disappearing, I think, but whilst I can milk it for all that it's worth. I don't know, I must just do stuff in the day that keeps my abs nice and sharp. I once had a dancer ask me to do that between her boobs and then on her belly button. That's so weird. On the like, I get between the tatas, but on the belly button? That's really odd. That's odd. There must be just like a belly button fetish. How hetero of you! Oh my god. You're saying nice. We can tell who the heteros are. We can see you. We can see you. I don't even know why I'm saying I can see you when I technically am heterosexual but confused. Oh my god. And so it's like me. I don't know why I'd find myself in one of those established makeup and stuff. Interesting. Yeah, can't say I've ever done that to anyone. Seems like a good time. It's a couple of days. Yeah. Makeup. Yeah. I'm not going to turn down a pretty naked lady like that. I had to. Hey, as long as it's consensual, go ahead.
Go ahead and gibbert. Go ahead and.
Oh my god. If anyone were to go on me, it'd just be like rubbing your face against like a wall. So many boobs and vagines. 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 I don't know why that makes me laugh. Vagines. A vagine. Oh my god. And some of the most uncomfortable experiences in my life. I imagine that, yeah, that would be interesting. Damn it all. Yeah, it would be. It would be. There's like, okay, my fat distribution goes mostly to my thighs. There's very minimal fat around my chest area. It wasn't until I put on about like 6 kilograms that I wasn't able to see my ribs anymore, which is great, because you could definitely see my ribs, which is a bit scary when I discovered that. So I'm in a much healthier place now, but yeah, my weight distribution just doesn't, it goes, yeah, to my thighs and to my face. The fact that my cheeks are quite plump makes it seem like I was probably at a more healthier weight than I was when I was really, really thin, because you couldn't really tell because my cheeks are like, they're thick. I don't really have like really like, yeah, they're thick, they're juicy face cheeks. Voice actor jeans in the full term. I fully oh my god, all my weight in my ass and my thighs. Hey, ass and thighs. You should be on TikTok. There's a lot of nice male buttocks out there. Like nice firm buns, just like round, so round, kind of square but like round. They're kind of like hot cross buns, or like some kind of dinner rolls. It's nice. Nothing worse than just like a flat. Flat butts are good, actually. Any butt's good. I take back my statement, but even thick, thin is all appreciated. But yeah, nice thick butts on guys are appreciated too. I'm not a fit dude, so I'm not what people would find conventionally attractive. More of a dad bod, I suppose. Yeah, but so many girls love dad bods. Like literally, out of all my friends, I was the only one who preferred abs over dad bods. Like, so many girls prefer dad bods. That's like probably the most common attractive male body that women like, dad bods. 100%. But it's more masculine to have a big chest and biceps. I'm not interested in the girls, so that's unfortunate. Not interested in the girls, not interested in the guys, not interested in the buys. Buys? No, I'm not saying buys. What am I saying? Why is my brain farting? Oh god, Lord, brain, come on. What is, if you're not, if you're not a female or male and you go by, help me please someone. They, them, but like what is the term? Oh god, Lord. Non-binary! Holy shit, I knew it started with B. I knew it Guys, girls, yes! Guys, girls, non-binary pals. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh my god. My brain actually, like, just farted. And it was like a really long, like, wet fart too. Like, gassy at the start and then just turned wet. Wow, brain. Good job. Good job. That's so embarrassing. How that's just, like, that's something that everyone knows. Holy shit. Holy shit. Actually, yesterday I completely forgot Thursday existed. I went to my mate who's building the PC. I was like, so you're gonna come over tomorrow? Friday, yeah? And he's like, today's Wednesday, bitch. And I'm like, oh, it is too. Hey, Thursday exists, right? Ah, right. Cool. That's good to know. That's good to remember. I haven't done any drawing. I've just been sitting here chatting shit. You guys don't mind me chatting shit. I probably should have changed the category to just chatting because I'm just chatting at the moment, but there's some nice art on the screen. I did some fun art last night. I did some sketches. These are really cute. Of Aethel's stream last night. Look how cute this one is! It's so cute.
Look at the little butt. Look at the little butt. Look at the butt. But
I can appreciate a good dad bod, but because booba, I'm very queer. You're not much interest. There is the occasional fleeting interest, but never lasts. So cute. I have no in between. I either draw really, really cute little things, or I like to draw dark, very dark things that you can basically not make out any detail because I make the artboard so dark and I don't realize when I transfer it over from my laptop because my iPad has a different screen. Yeah. I'm straight and love a girl with nice big ass. Isn't that just a given? Isn't that just a given if you're straight? I like many body types. Like when I went to the burlesque show, as soon as I saw titties, I was like, whoa. Whoa, people with titties are amazing. And then I also did, what was the other one? In the Aethel photo, probably because I'm organized, don't I? Wouldn't you want to like your partner for their personality, facial features, or general presentation? I think for most, I want to say, people who are not ace, there's a certain yeah, exactly what Kirsty's saying. Yeah, there's a difference between physical attraction and genuine attraction. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
hey, Aga, Emmy, how are you? Good. We're talking about titties.
We're still talking about titties. I don't know how. Hey, Blitz. Hey, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, we're talking about titties. I don't know how we came back to this topic again, but we're more so on the topic of physical attraction versus genuine attraction. So I would say for most people who want to hit me with a huge amount of titties, I'm good. For most people, attraction normally starts with physical attraction. Too late. Yeah, mostly starts for physical attraction. Is more of like a sexual attraction. And then like personality attraction wise, it's something that you, I guess, develop and learn whilst knowing that person. Like you can't know someone, personally for me, you can't know someone's personality from just meeting them 1 or 2 times. Like you have to know someone for like maybe a few months to understand their personality, and then that's when you build that attraction towards their personality. Whereas looks and physical attraction is kind of what sparks the thing. Yeah, I fall in lust all the time. I'm really genuinely attracted to someone. Yeah, exactly. Because I think most relationships start off when you physically attracted to the person. Look, yeah, like I believe scientifically based on spiral instinct, they said that big breasts means they can feed children, and big hips, like the ass, means they can carry children. Yeah, apparently that's what I've heard as well, which is interesting. Separate kinds of attraction, physical and personality attractions. Physical attraction and then mental attraction, I guess you could say. And you kind of need a lot of the time, like, you don't necessarily need to be physically attracted to the person. If you're attracted to their personality, then they kind of become good looking to you. But I kind of had that mentality for the first few years that I was dating, and then in the end it just didn't really like work out for me. So I find some sort of initial physical attraction is a good way to start. Yeah, why is it 6 a.m? You're still streaming and everyone's horny? Actually, I know, I'm not still streaming, so I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. So I went to work today, Blitz, and then I came back home, and then I started streaming after dinner. So it's not been a super long stream. I haven't been here for like 8 hours. I'm a tentacle monster. What did you think my default setting was? Very true. But if you're really like who a person is, they become more physically attracted. Yeah, exactly. That's also that I've heard what helps the child's brain develop in the room is the fat in the buttocks. So hey, I'm thinking about my child's brain power. I don't know about that. That seems like really like, that seems like a weird thing. I'm not sure if that has any correlation unless they've done some deep study into that. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that's, I think, they're gonna provide. It's such an old-fashioned way of thinking. It's kind of icky to me, but yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. Nice save. Is this something I heard? Could be true, could not. I don't know, that doesn't... I feel like that is just like maybe something that's just been like floating around the internet. I mean, generally, but weight in any kind of thing would, you know, make a difference. Dad bod reminded me of gorillas. Gorillas are like jacked though. They've got abs. They don't have like soft tummies. They're like strong. Like they got abs and muscles, gorillas. I've heard a lot of women say they prefer dad bods because they know they don't have to try so hard. Well, that's awful. That is so awful. That is so awful. If anyone says that, you should steer clear of them. That is so icky. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Seriously? Wow, that's really gross. I'm of the belief that you have to get out there and get into relationships because they teach you traits that you want or not want in a partner that you might not have even considered if you think about it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not the same thinking pattern. Like, you got to get out there, like, date a whole lot of people before, like, choosing to, like, settle down. Like, the other thing is, and so that you might find interesting with hetero relationships, even queer relationships as well, I guess. Not non-ace relationships, but that doesn't really make sense. But basically, typical, like, what is seen as a standard relationship. There's, like, what is called the honeymoon phase. So during that honeymoon phase, there's a lot of hormones going off, saying that you're really attracted to that person and basically to make babies. So you have high hormones for about that maybe 2-month, 3-month period when you meet someone new. So you're filled with all these endorphins and hormones saying that you really like that person's perfect. That's why people say they fall, like, madly in love in the beginning, and then after that period is over. Yeah, you're familiar with this concept? Yeah, it's such a wild concept. That's when you kind of, like, start seeing, like, the real person because you're not blinded by all those hormones anymore. That's why a lot of relationships fail after 3 months. Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. I heard so many girls saying that seeing a guy take care of kids is attractive. Yes, now that is attractive. I find that attractive. It's heartwarming, you know? Like, if I see, like, a guy who's, you know, good with kids, I think there's so much, like, not pressure, but there's a lot of stereotypes that women are the ones that should be bringing up the kids, but I think that's just a really silly concept because kids want to be around, you know, both parents equally, and I think that males should also take on that role of nurturing as well. And so it's really heartwarming when you see a guy being, like, you know, good with kids because you're like, oh well, you know, they're taking that responsibility as well. It's not just one-sided in a way. Yeah. It's also that, imagine hugging an overly jacked person. It's like hugging a rock. I like that. I like the thought of that. Oh my god. It's squishy, but I like abs. I know how much determination and like tenacity it takes to building abs and muscle. I admire that. So maybe that's why I like that more. Or maybe because dad bods, I guess, remind me of my dad. So I'm just like, ooh, it's like my dad, you know. Even to the point of seeing how this person lives. What if they're hot but they're a slob and such? Seeing how tidy the person is definitely a big factor. Exactly. Yeah. They could be like, yeah, they could live like a slob or just have, you know, they might not take their shoes off when they're in the house, or you notice like small little differences. There's sometimes like, I'm gonna call out everyone I've dated, but everyone I have dated cannot use a knife and fork properly. It is my one pet peeve now, because I've literally not dated a single guy that can use their knife or fork properly. I'm sorry, Ben, but you can't eat properly with a knife and fork because you use the knife and fork in the wrong hand. There, I said it. I have not dated a single guy who can eat properly. swear, I think if I was, say, to break up with Ben, God forbid, but if I was to date again, fork in the left. European continental style of eating. No arms on the table. I swear, every guy I've dated has not been able to use utensils properly. I don't understand. I don't understand. Is it that hard? At the end of the day, we're an ape. People do forget while involved. We're animals still, yeah. Stay away from me and my son. Your boy is precious. Go and keep him safe. He's so precious. If I ever live in a world where women 100% prefer a dad bod, I'm just eating off a bridge. We're learning so much about it. Knife goes in dominant hand and fork goes in non-dominant hand. Exactly, answer. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. And also not to grip the fork like a freaking spade. Like, it's not that hard to have a knife in the right hand. Or in the dominant hand. And the fork in the non-dominant hand. And then to use it. And then not have to bring the fork up to your face. Instead of bringing your face down to the fork and eating. It's not that hard. Like European, I eat with my hands. Love it. My salad fork would not be used. Salad is the food. Is the food my food eats. Bro, just spit acid on your meal and drink the juice with the straw tongue. Oh, well, batteries at no point. Yeah, I just don't see why it's so hard. USB accessories disabled. What does that mean? Does that mean my mic's not working? My mic is still working. Okay, that's weird. Oh, I don't need to save on Procreate. Thank God. It's automatically saving. It's such. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's amazing. It requires her man to attend finishing school. Confirmed. Yeah, if they did, I'd be like, damn, that's like 10 points up. 10 points up. No, you don't even need to attend like any kind of like, just no basic common dinner manners, dinner table manners. Maybe call me a pussy or whatever, but it's the one thing that I have noticed is a constant when I've been dating people. No matter who it was, just not being able to eat properly. This sounds so bad. It's not like a deal breaker clearly, but it's a nice so sexy. And even like it's just a shirt and a nice pair of dress pants. It looks good. It looks good. Nice tie. Miss it. We need more of that. We need more of that energy. You use a salad fork for your salad or Apple's large fork for entree. Use a knife for soft foods that need to be cut and provide steak meat knife for tougher proteins. Then there is a soup spoon between 1 and 2 spoons depending on the time of the meal for either dessert or if they are having coffee/tea. Yes, that is correct. You work from the outwards in. And so stop feeding the beast. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Answer. Perfect. Perfect. Well done. Well done. Well done. It's not that hard of a concept. Just work. Okay, the other thing that really bugs me, right? This may just be like the way I was raised, but like, yeah, we work outwards in, and if it's soup, you obviously use the soup spoon from outwards into the plate. But when, okay, normal etiquette, right? When you are not finished with your meal, but say during the meal you need to use the restroom, you lie your fork at 4 and 7. So you put your fork at 4. Oh, it's like maybe 4 and 8 in like a V position on the plate, which usually signals to the waiter that you're not finished with the food. But if you're finished with the food, you put both the knife and the fork, knife on the top, fork on the bottom, at 3 across the plate, and then that signals to the restaurant staff that you are finished with your meal. What the fuck? It's true! It's true! My sister was once hunching over her food and dad called her out. My sister complained that she had to hover over her plate as her arms were too short to reach her face. Oh bless. If I'm not wearing a 3-piece, it's a more relaxed version. Take off the blazer and roll up the sleeves. Oh! Yes! Okay, seriously. Shirts. Rolled up sleeves. Mwah. It's so good. It's like I'm dressing up, but I need to be like, I've got work to do. Very sexy. Love it. Love it. One of my pet peeves about suits is when people button and unbutton it. Forearm game has to be on point. No, it's so nice when you see like a little bit of forearm with a nice watch. It's like, ooh, ooh, okay. I see you're putting effort into your outfit. It's nice. The only button I relax on my suit is the lowest button on either the blazer or the vest. I don't know. There's something nice about any gender, like presenting themselves nicely. Like taking pride in your appearance to me is very sexy. Because when you take pride in your appearance, I'm not saying being like narcissistic or overly confident, but at least having, enough pride to present yourself well. I don't know, it just shows that you're proud of yourself, and that you like presenting yourself well, You're proud of your things, you're proud of, I don't know. It's just nice. It's nice. My go-to look is a dress shirt with a vest or either a bow tie or have it slightly open. Nice. If I relax, I was the kid in high school that wore a vest and button-up shirt to school. I love that. Dressing up is complicatedly fun. I love dressing up. I've always been someone who likes to dress up. Again, it might just be the way I was raised, but every time, like, to impress other people, but partly I don't want to, like, I feel most confident in a well put together outfit. If something about my outfit doesn't look right to me, then I don't feel as confident. But if I know I look good to myself, then I feel more confident and able to go, slay the day, basically. I also need to roll sleeves. I don't like fabric touching my forearms. Yeah. And it's like part of the reason why I also have my ears pierced to the extent that they are, because if I go out, I don't have to put any effort into like putting on extra jewelry. And saying that, I do wear my necklaces, my bracelets all the time, and I do put my rings on if I'm going out, but like regardless of what I'm wearing, I always have like nice pretty jewelry in my ears. So bespoke answer. Nice. Yeah. Very bespoke. I love it. It's the designer. It's the designer way. I'm in all black at the moment. Black boots, dress pants, black hoodie with my casino slicker. Nice. I love an all black moment. Okay, in saying this, I look absolutely shit, right? I'm in my socks from because I got home from work and I was wearing like a long kilt, like grey kilt, and I just took that off because it was uncomfortable, and I took off my cashmere top because it was also too hot. And now I have my pink cat pajama pants on. Like in reality, I'm not going anywhere. No one's coming over, and like within what? 15 minutes or so, I'll be in the shower putting on the matching pink cat pajama top. So I'm going to forever feel like it. Yeah, to throw on the hell. No. I mean, the photo that you did post in the Discord, your outfit, what I noticed, outfit was on point. I remember seeing a watch in there too, on point. I'm back. What the Emmy doing? I don't know. We're talking about my high standards in relationships now. That's what we're doing. You're looking more dressed, and here I am in my shirt with the dash hound on it and text that reads, "Beware my wiener." I love that though. I love that. That is hilarious. That is so funny. I love that. I love it. I love humor. Well dressed, but I like humor too. I like curse. Like again, I said I'm in my pink cat pajama pants. Well, okay, I came in at an odd time. I'm all for it. I was just saying how I'm very picky. Like pet peeve for me is somehow all the guys I've dated have not been able to use their knife or fork properly, or have like just the common etiquette when eating. And I know that sounds like such a pompous bitchy thing to be like annoyed about, but I don't know. It's something that from when I was young was told, like you have to have good table manners, and I guess it's just stuck. And then yeah, I'm not a watch guy. If I had one, then it would be a pocket watch on a chain. Ooh. You know? Yeah, just something about being well dressed. Yeah, I like watches. I don't know, watches just seem like a nice finishing touch to an outfit. It's like classy. And I guess also watches, I don't know, watches also have become like a very status symbol as well. Like we were talking about it in at work, because we deal with like a lot of Rolexes and stuff, and we were just saying it's absolutely ridiculous the price that they've gone to recently. It's part of the ensemble. Yeah, maybe it's just me being from where I'm from, but my culture there are different ways to eat it. But if you're eating something with a knife and a fork, like, you should know how to use said knife and fork, said utensils. Just being able to like simply use them, and like being able to like simply cut the meat without the knife slipping everywhere type thing. I have a pocket watch on chain that I wear fairly regularly. Ooh. But also have the tradition to own a pocket watch. Yeah, that's true. Posted an old photo of me at school wearing my rolled up dress shirt and bow tie. Pocket watch was the symbol of wealth for a long time. Yeah, very true. Very true. Oh, very dapper. With a monocle now. That's so good. I do hate it when people scrape knives on plates at restaurants. I understand if it's cooking understand if the cooking was bad, but dude, just tear the meat. Don't fucking destroy it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like again, I have absolutely no problem with people like using their hands to eat food where it's appropriate, obviously. Like that's just normal. But if you're presented with a knife and fork, right, to eat the meal, and that's how like pasta, I guess for one, or like if you're eating, I don't know, some like white dish that requires a knife and fork, like a roast. Like, just being able to use the knife and fork in the right hand and being able to like cut it. Like I see a lot of people like when this is also an efficiency thing. Like when I see some people cut with a knife and fork, they will say you're eating like a piece of steak, whatever, a piece of steak that you can cut with a regular knife and fork. You usually have a steak knife, but that's not the problem with the example here. So what I see people do steak and then pick up the small piece of steak and eat it, whereas it makes more sense to put the fork into the steak, put the knife behind the fork, cut the steak, and then take that piece of steak and eat it instead of having to take the fork out of the large piece of steak to the piece you've just cut. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm being, again, like, stupid and bitchy, like, about this, but saying just to make sure you don't look down on us. It was a patek. I was shaking. Wait, that brand sounds familiar. That brand sounds familiar. That sounds really familiar. Oh god. Yeah, no. Who in their right mind would lend? Oh my god. Oh my god. I would like to own a 3-piece suit with a matching bowler hat. Wow. I love that. The dichotomy of men in superheroes. It truly is. Depends on the steak. Some steak melts like butter. What people would do the first one? That's wild to me. Yeah, I see people do that all the time. I see people doing that all the time. Like, put the knife in front of the fork instead of behind it. Like they put the knife closer to them, but like in front of the fork. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That was worth more than I make in 3 years of work on my job at the time. Trust me, like working in the jewelry business, I've handled and handle on the daily pieces that if I break, made sense in my username. My fashion sense is mostly this dude. Hey, welcome in, Soprano. How you doing? How are you? But yeah, again, that's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm too picky. Like, again, it's not a deal breaker, but just common manners and nice. General manners. Maybe I'm asking too much. The bar is very low. That's really random pet peeves. Okay, I assume you have the same opinion, but if someone takes the folded napkin and tucks it into their shirt, I'm leaving right away. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why do you do that? Hats. Am I like a hat person? that same friend's dad had me run an errand to drive a small safe to his brother. It had 3 potatoes. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. And like, I feel that so much. Like sometimes you're handling like antique things that are like worth I don't know how many thousands of dollars, and like, oh, it's scary. I think the worst thing was, so there's a couple in Australia who are basically billionaires here in Australia. They are what do you call it, like what do you call it when you own like real estate? No, not really. When you buy, basically they bought like a shopping center or something and sold it, and they have like a whole bunch of other properties and stuff. Yeah, I think real estate. They're royalty, basically. Billionaires in Australia. And anyway, somehow they know the manager of my store, and they sent their watch to get fixed. And I didn't realize whose watch it was. I just knew it was an extremely expensive watch because it was pretty sure it was like an 18 karat Bulgari watch. And I held it and had to take it out to get repairs. And when I found out whose watch it was, I was like, holy shit. I should not be touching that. I was like, oh my god. It is completely solid gold. What? And apparently they spent like $20 million on a ring or something. I'm like, what the shit? How does one have that much money? It's crazy. Do you want to write? It's 4:44 a.m. for me. How are you doing, Emily? I'm good. It's getting, I think about like 45 minutes ago I said I should be going to sleep, but oops. A bib goes around the neck. Exactly. Like, who needs a bib? If you're an adult, you do not need a bib. Unless you're eating something like seafood, and like you have to like break open like lobster and crab, and they give you those like little bibs. Yeah, that's appropriate, but the rest of the time, you're not too picky. My sister broke up with one of her boyfriends for not knowing the proper use of there and there. Oh my god, totally justified. Agreed. You guys want to look good in hats? Never get the typical fedora. Just don't do it. You guys want a good reference? Just rocking a fedora while looking for Williams. It's a good basis to have. I wear a hat like Pharrell Williams at times. Work really well with a dressed down vest. Yeah. I have a really big like sun hat. I like big sun hats. I don't know, I'm a hat type of person. I like hats. Hats are great. Hats are fun. Adds flair. Adds flavor. Okay. So we'll wrap up things here, and we'll read one of my good friends from university. We weren't like in the same group in university, but like mutuals at uni, and now like they stream, I stream. It's like cool. So we'll be reading them. They're an amazing artist. They're doing art at the moment, so please just wait around, even if it's just to see them for like a few seconds. And fabrics are just so rough. That's not the raid thing, is it? Slash raid? Yeah, there we go. I'm excited to see the update photos of the build process. I'll make sure to grab some. But yeah, this is the last stream. The last stream on the old computer. On my laptop. We need a raid message. Aethel raid. And we'll do a little. Yeah, last stream on the laptop before we get the computer, and hopefully the computer works alright. So yeah, but everyone, please stick around and say hi to Pumpkin Art. They're super amazing. Use the Aethel raid message. Appreciate everyone coming around and being up so late. So no, this is not my usual stream time, but I just wanted to get it streaming because I won't be streaming tomorrow because yeah, I said PC is getting built. Yeah, thanks again everyone, I do appreciate it. For context, I can never wear socks the proper way because the seams are too much. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, everyone say thank you to my laptop. Thank you, laptop gnomes, for being able to like let me stream on this. But yeah, we'll be getting the PC. And I'll see everyone on Sunday, probably in the next few days. Alright, everyone, take care. See you later. Goodbye.